Welcome back to Miss Teacher Tube with Janice Leon. Well, you can see it's beautiful outside here. Spring has finally sprung, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bees are buzzing. Everything is coming back to life because it's springtime. It is time for us in this episode to learn about the structures of many small crawling and flying animals, where they live, how they live, what their habitat is like, what their homes look like, what they eat from day to day, and what creatures eat them. There are so many exciting things to learn about on this episode of Miss Teacher Tube. We'll see you soon. Welcome back. Before we go any further on today's episode, let's talk about what an insect is. So an insect is a special creature, and these creatures tend to be very small. They have 3 main body parts and 6 legs, and that's how you can tell an insect from any other creature. The 3 body parts are a head, a thorax, and an abdomen, plus 6 legs. If you can see those physical features on a creature, you know that it belongs in the insect category or the insect family. We're going to take a closer look at the butterfly, which is a very beautiful insect, shortly. Welcome back. Well, you can see this beautiful butterfly next to me does in fact have those 3 body parts. So you can see its head. It has the 2 antennae sticking out of it. The center part is the thorax, and the bottom part sticking out just past its wings is called the abdomen. You can also see, if you look very closely, that this butterfly has 6 legs. But there are other physical features that this particular butterfly has that makes it a butterfly, and that is those big beautiful wings that you see and the 2 antennae sticking out of its head, plus it's got that big long tube that it flicks out of its mouth that it's feeding with, and that is called a proboscis. It's like a giant straw that the butterfly uses to go from flower to flower and drink nectar. We'll see you soon. Butterflies live all over the world except for Antarctica. They live anywhere there is an abundance of flowers because they feed on the nectar from flowers using their long proboscis. They drift through the air from flower to flower and feed on different nectars from different flowers. While they travel, they brush their wings and their legs up against the flowers while they're feeding, and they transfer pollen from the flowers. As they travel from flower to flower, they pollinate different flowers by transporting all the pollen from one flower to another. So they're very needed in nature. They are part of nature's pollinators. We'll be looking later at bees, which are also very important creatures in pollination. Butterflies have a few predators. They are preyed on by much larger animals and other insects that are large enough to eat them. The largest predator that they have is, of course, birds. Many birds will eat butterflies as a source of food and take the butterflies home to their nests to feed to their babies. That's all for now. Now we're going to look in greater detail at the butterfly. Butterflies, like I said before, come in all kinds of amazing sizes and colors. The life cycle of the butterfly starts off with tiny little eggs that you can barely see on this leaf. They usually lay them on the upside down side of the leaf so they're hidden from predators. Slowly over time, the eggs mature and they hatch, and out pop little caterpillars. Now, caterpillar's job is only to eat as much as it possibly can, and when it's done growing and eating, it will attach itself to the bottom of a branch and slowly form a chrysalis around itself. The chrysalis will slowly grow a mature butterfly inside, and eventually the butterfly will pop out, dry its wings, and drift off into the breeze.
Thank you for watching today's episode on Miss Teacher 2. We certainly have learned a lot about butterflies and how important they are to the world. I don't know where we'd be without the butterflies helping to pollinate all of the flowering plants of the world. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.